sleepy time. And we will rest for 12 hours. And you'll notice when we wake up, we'll probably be pretty close to dehydrated. And it also saves our game for us. See? Dehydrated. Why that is, I have no idea. Go ahead and drink our water. And it tells you how long we've survived. Very good. We are a little bit hungry, so let's go ahead and eat some Pinnacle Peaches. Try and eat things that you don't have to cook first. Probably be best. And I don't want to loot this today too much because there's a lot here. Is there a survival knife by chance? We do need a survival knife or a hatchet to get the fishing hole open so we can start fishing. We also want to avoid any wolves that are out there. So I'm hoping to see if I can't find a survival knife hanging around. And I don't see one. It's very dark. You know what I wonder? Display? Field of vision, but there's no brightness. Okay. Imperial. Hold on. There we go. That's more like it for me. Sorry of you guys that do use the metric system. I just don't understand it. Alright, so before we go out there, let's do a little inventory. Ooh, basic wool hat. So we go to our equipment, and you'll notice that we're going to have some multiple things. So we have basic boots. You'll see condition 1%. That's not helping us at all. So we want to wear these boots right up here that are giving us a warmth bonus and are pretty good condition. We can break these down later. Same thing with these gloves. We have basic gloves, and we have gloves that we're wearing. These ones are a little bit better as far as condition, so we'll use those. Wool hat. Take note of that 1.7. When we come down here, let's see if we can't find the best long underwear. This one, of course. Cotton socks. I think wool socks are going to be way better. Oh, this right here, we definitely want to put on a heavy wool sweater. You can put on a heavy wool sweater and a jacket, but you can't do an insulated vest and a jacket. Where's that? This guy right here, 1.7. You'll see there's a windproof bonus with this one, but not with the wool hats. Didn't check. Okay, that one is better. And then wool socks. This one's a little bit better. We want to remember that plus 1.3 Fahrenheit. Just 2 seconds because I want to go back up to the cotton socks. Cotton socks. Yeah, 4%. 0.4. Sorry. All these things that we don't want to use, we can break down if we have time, extra time at some point, into cotton or cloth. And then we can use those to repair some items that we are wearing so we can continue to get warmth. So as you guys can see, we have a warmth bonus of plus 11 degrees Fahrenheit and a wind chill bonus of plus 4 degrees Fahrenheit. You probably can hear the wind. That's because there's wind outside and lots of it. So we'll come outdoors and we might end up finding some wolves. Doesn't look like it. So one of the things we can do... Ooh. I haven't ever seen that. This could be a bit dangerous, depending. Okay, we can't go down there. Let's get back up on the porch, because I don't want to be too far. Okay. So we're going to go forage for wood, and we want to forage for softwood. And we'll forage for about an hour. You see, it'll tell you how many calories are being burned. We're just searching around for wood, and if we find any, it'll tell us you forged cedar wood 2. And we're freezing, so we need to go back inside.
Wait. I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
Alright. We, as you guys can see, we now have plenty of firewood to go around. One of these things that I like to do when you're at this point, obviously we're super, super cold. It's very windy outside. That was a really bad idea to go into blizzard conditions and attempt to scavenge for wood. We want to sleep this off, the cold, I mean, as well as just sleep for a little bit, and then the storm will pass. So maybe till 1 o'clock. And of course, that'll save our game. One thing to note, if you die, your save game goes bye-bye. So don't think, oh, I'll just sleep and then I'll go out and fight that wolf. You might not still make it out. Looks like it's still really bad outside. Okay, not so bad. Really windy, but we can actually see now. We're hungry, and so I think we'll eat some beef jerky. You'll also notice the condition of your food gets worse and worse. So it's very important that when you eat, you try and eat things with a good condition. Eat another candy bar, and then we'll eat some, or drink some water. All the way at the bottom. Oh, wait, hold on. Food and drink. Look at that. So kind of annoying to have all this, I want to get some water. Oh, wow, we have gallons of water now. Alright, let's take a look at what we're at. Okay, we're good. Let's, continue to search. I noticed right here, we, didn't completely search everything. We went to the gas station, we went to here, but I don't think we touched this guy right over here. So I wanted to hit that location and see if we can't find a survival knife hanging around. We also got over here, but we have a wolf that we need to deal with. So if one does come after us and we go inside, they will not follow us in. That's one good thing to keep note. So I haven't looked in here. This looks very much like the other house. But right now I'm not looking for anything other than, is there a survival knife around? And you will not find one of them, as far as I have seen, just in one of these little cabinets. You're going to have to kind of look around. And if you don't see one, they're not there. The other one, wow, 0.4. Oh, right, because we switched over to Imperial. Makes a lot more sense now, though. Alright. Maybe it's in the oven? Nope. Okay. So it doesn't look like we have any survival knives hanging around. So we'll have to extinguish this. We'll go back outside. And I'll show you guys how to deal with wolves, because we're going to need to bypass them. So there's a few different techniques you can use. If we don't find a survival knife in here, of course. Let's get inside the vehicle. Check the glove box. Nothing. Okay. Oh, there's a few different techniques we can use. So we can light a flare, and they don't like them. If we throw it at them, they'll run away. But we lose the flare, so if you don't do it correctly, then we'll have some problems.
That'll come in handy.
Ooh, we got some painkillers. Alright. There's also a few other techniques that you can use, because flares are rare to find, at least in my experience. You may want to light a fire. This will definitely deter them. They actually will not attack you, even if they're looking right at you when you've got a fire. The key here is to say, hey, don't mess with me. Throw it at them. They'll run away. But like I said, the key here is to say, hey, don't mess with me. You don't want to fight them because you will probably lose. And I'm just thinking this may be a better place because it's just like, set up like the other one. We got the fireplace, but we're a lot closer to the lake. So let's see if we can't find a survival knife. I'm pretty sure we can find one of those shanties if we can't in here. What time is it? 2:30. So we definitely have time. Bandages. Okay. And we're out of fuel. But we do have lantern fuel. Okay. Now these guys will spawn around this area, so one thing we do need to be considerate of is whenever we go outside, we might encounter one of these guys. So we need to... Yep. I don't like doing this, but if we back off slowly, he'll leave us alone. Just like that. And he will stalk us. Don't get me wrong, he'll stalk us, but the important part here is that he'll leave us alone for the time being. And we're going to need this flare while we search out some of these shanties. There is thin ice, so you need to be careful. It will warn you. It won't just, like, crack underneath you and then you're dead. It'll say, hey, thin ice, be careful. He should stop following us when we get out of the range. That right there is one of his areas that he patrols. I've tried to live out in one of these shanties. It is not the best place to work in. Oh, look at this. Hunting knife.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
If they do, I'm not giving it to them. I've never had a scarf before. I said that's so weird. A scarf. Okay. One of the cool things about these little shanties, though, is that wolves won't come in them. So this is one of the cool things about this little hole mabob thing that we're in, is we can use this ice fishing hole and fish for a couple hours. We'll fish for 2, and there we go. We got rainbow trout. Some more rainbow trout.
Too much stuff to carry.
And the fishing line snapped. Okay. We cannot see anything. We'll start a fire. Do. We didn't use an accelerant, so that's one thing to remember. We are very cold. Being by this fire, of course, is good for us. And now we can go ahead and cook some of these. Always cook the one with the lowest percentage, I found, because that right there will help you to get what's bad out first and eat that, so that as you move along you can eat what's best. And that actually didn't give us much, so the canned foods look like they work the best. It's interesting to know. And like I said, unfortunately every time you cook these you have to go back into your inventory. Alright, back into my inventory, pork and beans, eat that. See, that gives us 600. And as you guys can also see, this is starting to freeze over already again. And we can store stuff, like if we wanted to make some more fishing line, we could store it in here. And our thirst is up there, so let's drink some water. Alrighty, we got 1 gallon of water. Do we still have any more? No more flares. That's not good. So here we have a situation where we can't see anything. We do have some wood, and it would be a good idea right now to kind of exploit the game a little bit and go harvest some wood. Softwood. Make sure you use softwood, not tinder. The reason why I say exploit the game is because we're surrounded right now by a lot of wolves and all that stuff, and it's getting scary outside, so we just don't know what's gonna happen. So we're gonna add this stuff to the fire. We're not too bad off. Let's go forage for wood for just a little bit longer. About 1 hour, and see what we can find. Come back, probably... Oh, not bad. We found 2 cedar wood. Add to the fire. Cook us up some trout. You see how this works? You can kind of just sit by this fire and wait for things to clear up for you. Rainbow trout. Eat that. We still got a lot of hunger. Eat an energy bar. Energy bars are really awesome. If you find them, make sure you take them. Oops. Equipment. And we'll go ahead and drink a little bit of water. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get up enough wood in here to get us through for a bit. So I've noticed that the cold doesn't have an issue. So let's go harvest for like, I don't know, a couple hours. See what happens. Hopefully we don't die. Oh, we fired a lot. Again. So now we add this to the fire. We get 6 hours of time. So that'll get us through the night, especially if we sleep for like 6 hours. That'll get us... I don't remember what time it said. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. Do we have any more? No. Ooh, tins of sardines. Eat this. I wish it would go... Ooh, you know what we need to do? Instead of doing it by there, we'll do it by condition. And then eat it that way. Okay. So now we'll use our bedroll. Lay that down. And go ahead and sleep for 6 hours. Oops. I always do that. Alright. Rest. And we need to be super careful. I wonder... It said that I got an achievement, Nightwalker. Oh, we're freezing. Oh no. We did this wrong. We did a bad thing. This is a bad thing. Let's see if we can forge for something. As you guys can see, our condition is going down, 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 down. We got 1 cedar firewood. Let's get a fire going right now. It gets very dangerous when you start to freeze to death. Okay, so the sun's coming up. Things are clear. We'll just kind of sit by here for a little bit. Oh, you guys hear that? That's a deer. Okay, we have a much better chance, now that I'm thinking about it, of just running out and getting to this other side here. And we'll try and stay clear of this wolf. If we need to, we can of course use our survival knife. They won't just like run you down and kill you. They'll stalk you as long as you keep a good distance. That's just like in real life. A wolf won't just like charge at you and eat you alive. It's gonna stalk you because that's what it does in the wild with deers and all that stuff. We're we're just going to have to race this guy right here because we're going to be awfully close to him. We're going to have to race him to the cabin. Oh, boy. If he does come on us, which he might, he's getting awfully close. Oh, no. No, we're going to get... Oh, go, 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 go. Yes, made it. Clear. Okay, like I said, our chances are much better in here because we'll actually start to deplete things. Drink some water. Be much better off. Okay, I think that's going to do it for this little recording session, guys. I think you guys get the general idea, and anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy mining and crafting.